walk in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something that can calm down.
Tonight, from Brooklyn, New York, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Brooklyn Beats taking on Phillip Rivers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Brooklyn Beats. Again, everyone, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Brooklyn Ball Club. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And able to get this out to the 25.
They'll take over first.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
A first look now for Garrett Evans. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good. 4.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. 7 yards the pick up there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Hey. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State. It's Phillip Rivers.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other 2/3, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They had 2 straight 1st downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down." They love being physical.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Rivers hands this one to Matt. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
The ball carrier.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers point their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Brings up
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
14-yard line.
Rivers. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd down, Rivers. He completes this one to Mack. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. We're scoreless after 1.
with no score.
From the 8, they've got it first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're on to. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Darrington Evans on the reserve. They'll take over. First down and 10.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now a run with Montgomery. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 43-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. They run, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll check on his status when we get back.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Coming up on second and 7.
And let's pin the man back and go full strength. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Watch the run, watch the run.
Herbert now. He'll find Metcalf. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
4-8.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Play fake to Mack. Now Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
Rivers sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Rivers on the money, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play on 3rd down for the Chiefs. 44 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. First down, Rivers. This goes to Mack on the check down. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Three receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Again, it's Rivers. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Tavecchio to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
His guys take over first and 10. At their own.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Herbert going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On third down, Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
They'll take over first.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And finding the tight end Hooper. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On first and 10, Rivers. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Rivers pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
On Diggs. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
now
4.
whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So we have reached halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
before the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're on top here as they've got the football 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on it.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense. Really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Mike, 390, 390.
3rd and long for Rivers. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum. Oh, they're on him too quickly back there, and it's blocked.
Julian Love. Touchdown, Brooklyn.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
But for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
Now McManus for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the very rare blocked punt, scooped and returned for a touchdown. What an exciting play.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Rivers on 1st down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Rivers. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he fends him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. from the gun. Rivers. He's got Hooper on the short connection. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Throwing on third and long. Rivers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's Herbert now on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Herbert. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Evans. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 6.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him.
Mark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
1st and 10.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Stephon Diggs. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his